Tonight, tonight won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight, tonight I'll seek my love tonight, and for us stars will stop where they are. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're Branden James. I am Branden from America's Got Talent.
And I'm James, Australia's only talent.
So welcome back to P-Town and welcome on Labor Day weekend at the Pilgrim House. Now I understand why your new show is called Broadway Under the Covers.
Oh, you get it.
I totally get it. Thank you for appearing like this morning. But can we tell the people who are watching this, will this happen every day during the week?
It will. We open tonight, Sunday, and we run Sunday, Monday.
Will you be in bed?
Oh,
we might get out of bed and get onto the stage.
The more important question.
What can we expect to see and hear under the covers this week?
You're going to hear a lot of Broadway covers, as the name implies. It's a really fun Broadway show with some of our favorite music, from things like West Side Story all the way up to Dear Evan Hansen and Hamilton. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to also talk a little bit about who we are, and that's the under the covers bit.
Yeah, we wanted to take you into our personal lives. A lot of people are always so curious about what's it like being a musical couple and a couple who travels together and works together.
I'm often asked that question about you've been together, I think over 7 years, on and off the stage. How do you do it without killing each other?
Well, there've been a couple of close moments.
That's not entirely true. We have good passion, which means I think that's a good, healthy sign of a relationship.
Yes,
but
and an artistic relationship.
That's true.
To be passionate about our artistic positions and.
So there are moments where we have heated discussions for sure, but really we're such good friends, and I think that that's the basis of our relationship, and so, and the mutual respect we have for our musical side too really helps. So it's not that hard.
No,
that does come over on the stage when we watch it perform. Okay. So your last new album was Chasing Dreams that you released last year. What's that all about?
Chasing Dreams was released in July 2020, which was a strange time because it was in the middle of lockdown, more or less. So it wasn't the most opportune time to release an album, but it's an album full of covers that range from Robin to Roxette to Josh Groban and everything in between. So it's kind of bipolar like we are, but all with a beautiful, lush orchestra accompanied by the Budapest Art Orchestra. Somebody said you got a new friend. Does she love me better than I can? There's a big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, I bet she's around. And yeah, I know it's stupid, but I just gotta see it for myself. I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh. And we were lucky enough to be named Best Unsigned Artists in North America in 2020 for that album release.
But why are you unsigned, or is that not important to an independent music these days?
Well, there are two ways of doing it. Yes, you could sign with a label, or you can be independent, and there are varying degrees of success with both. We've had high-level management, we've had label interest, and both of those things have never worked in our favor as much as working for ourselves has worked in our favor, if that makes sense.
And it gives you control of your music and what you do.
It does, yeah. And although it's a lot more work to be, artists, recording engineers, producers, all those sorts of things, it really is much more fulfilling for us. And I think we have our departments in our relationship and in our work relationship, and they're they're dealt out pretty well.
They are.
So you've actually toured and performed around the world, but recently you had your New York debut at Feinstein's. How was that? You got rave reviews for that, by the way.
Thank you. We did. We had a great time at Feinstein's. It's such a wonderful venue. Just being inside of it's so wonderful, and we sound lovely there. The piano's lovely. The room is always so nice. The crowd was wonderful, and it's got such history about it. It feels kind of wonderful to be a part of that, I think.
Most definitely.
How did you guys survive the rest of the pandemic? Did you get to perform much?
We did. We were very lucky. Last July, we started performing in Maine, in Ogunquit, Maine, which was kind of, one of the only places in the country that was even operating inside. So we were there for about 2.5 months, and then we essentially played a bunch more virtual concerts, and then went to Puerto Vallarta in December. Ended up staying through May, where we recorded a Christmas album, which comes out this November, which we're currently crowdfunding for through GoFundMe. So a lot of unexpected things happened. We spent 5 months in Puerto Vallarta, which is one of our favorite places on earth. We thought we were going to be there for 5 weeks.
We collaborated with some great people. COVID was terrible for lots of reasons, but we were so grateful for things that would never have happened if it weren't for COVID, actually.
Absolutely. It makes you rethink a lot of things there. And you got out of Puerto Vallarta in time because those poor people had a really bad flood recently.
Yes, terrible.
Hurricane Norma hit.
Yes.
I know, totally around it. But what's it like being back in P-Town?
Oh, it's always such a magical place. We
smiled as soon as we got here yesterday. We're like, oh my God, it's so good to be back. We literally it just has such a great vibe here. I love the depth of the arts and culture scene here. I love the gay community. I love the restaurant scene. We have great friends here. It just
really
feels good to be
anything
back.
goes here. And I like that there's gay, straight families. It doesn't matter. Everyone's welcome in P-Town. It's like people check their attitudes on the ferry before they step off, and everyone's just friendly and welcoming, and it's such a magical place.
And we've got you for almost a week this time, correct?
You do. 5 shows starting tonight, Sunday the 5th, and then our closing night is Thursday the 9th. So yeah, every night 7:30 at the Pilgrim House.
We're going to run your details, and we run your crowdfunding details in case there's somebody who would like to pay to help your Christmas album. But tell me, what happens next this fall? Do you have plans made already?
We do. We are embarking on a U.S. tour through the Midwest, and then in the spring we'll be touring in Florida, and then again in the Midwest. And in between that, we're doing what they call the Lavender Circuit. So we'll be in Palm Springs. We'll be back in Puerto Vallarta. We'll be back in Rehoboth. We're here, of course.
Yes.
So we kind of mix in the LGBTQ cabaret scene with a whole bunch of shows. I'm talking 60 to 80 in new towns across America that don't know us and we don't know them, but we hope that
we're
they like us.
We're excited to meet them.
Yeah.
So, well, we're going to come and see you. Great luck. And maybe we'll bump into you in Florida, which is Queerguru's other hometown. We're in Miami Beach. Whereabouts will you be? In the north or the south?
Based around Naples, actually.
But on December 5th, we're playing a big Christmas concert with a wonderful singer from American Idol at Sunshine Cathedral in Fort Lauderdale.
We look forward to seeing you then. It'll be quite a religious affair.
It will be very spiritual.
I mean, it's a gay church, so Pam Ann performs there, so I can only imagine how much religion happens.
Guys, it's midday. Time to get up.
Okay, we'll do our best.
We will try.
We'll see you this week. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, Roger. It's always great. Thanks.
I'll sing my love tonight, and for our stars will stop where they are. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're Branden James. I am Branden from America's Got Talent.
And I'm James, Australia's only talent.
I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist you. I'm trembling now, you can't know how I've missed you.
everyone, it's Branden and James, and we're wishing you all a happy summer from here in New York City.
Many of you who've been supporting us for the last 5+ years have been asking us, when are you guys going to record a Christmas album? The pandemic left us with a lot of extra time on our hands, and we were able to go back into the studio and record a brand new holiday album called A Christmas Gift.
We found a wonderful producer to work with in Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. His name is Carlos Santana. The album features 10 festive tracks with our signature classical pop sound.
Last year, after releasing our debut album with your help, Chasing Dreams, we were named Best Unsigned Artists in North America by Music Connection.
Whoop, whoop. Your donations will help us pay for marketing, distribution, album replication, and much, much more.
Everyone who donates $50 or more gets a signed copy of the album and a free digital download.
If you want to remain anonymous but still get your signed copy, please reach out to us via email or social media to let us know where to send your Christmas gift.
We are pumped about the new music and can't wait to share it with all of you.